If you're a real estate agent or you've considered getting into real estate, I definitely want you to tune into this episode, and I want you to consider the 5 reasons why you should join eXp Realty. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Justin Ford podcast, where I'll be releasing life-changing principles and valuable information focused on all things faith, finance, family, fitness, real estate, and so much more. Let's go! What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Justin Ford podcast. Super excited to be with you here again today, and I hope you've been doing great since the last episode. If you're loving the show, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button here on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform. And if you're really loving the show, go ahead and leave us a 5-star review. We love hearing your feedback. If you haven't followed me yet on social media, you can at the official Justin Ford. Again, at the official Justin Ford. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, X, and also here on YouTube. Got a great episode in store for you today. But before we get into that, I do want to remind you that this episode is brought to you by my friends over at Next Door Lending. Next Door Lending is a team of professionals that believe everyone should be treated as if they lived next door. The founders and team members have more than 150 years of combined loan experience helping clients all over the country choose the best loan program to help you accomplish your goals. Next Door Lending is currently licensed in over 26 states and has a team of over 100 loan officers specializing in helping you get the best rate and terms. And so whether you're looking to refinance your home or you're looking to purchase your next home, call my friends over at Next Door Lending today at 888-885-3667 or visit their website at nextdoorlending.com. Well, guys, I wanted to share with you, obviously a lot of you that listen to this show are real estate agents, and I haven't done this in a while, but I really want to share with you 5 reasons why, if you're a real estate agent, you should consider joining eXp Realty. There are a lot of great real estate brokerages out there, and you might be completely happy with where you are. I know I was. I had my own brokerage before I moved over to eXp. I've been with eXp now a little over 3.5 years, and for me, it was the best business decision that I had ever made. And prior to coming to eXp, I said I would never come. And I think that a lot of times we get comfortable and happy where we are, and we really don't know that there are opportunities that are out there that are better than what we have and or will give us what it is that we're looking for to move us forward and ahead in our career. And so for my journey, I started working on the Jeff Glover team back in 2013, and I was with him for 3 years, and it was awesome. Learned so much, and I highly recommend all brand new agents start with a team so that you can learn how to do real estate the right way. After 3 years, started my own real estate brokerage. I did that for 4 years, had my own brokerage, and I had heard about eXp, and I said no, and I didn't want to hear anything about it. I was very close-minded, and I've learned to become open-minded now, not just with eXp, but any opportunity. I'm always willing to listen or take a look at opportunities. And so when I heard about the eXp business model, I actually got pretty excited because I realized there was some things in the eXp business model that I wasn't getting even as a broker owner. And one of the things that got me excited about it is how I could network and grow a business all around the world. I could have retirement opportunities planned for my future, and I could build some passive residual income through the RevShare program. And so I want to give you the 5 reasons why, if you're a real estate agent, you should consider joining eXp Realty. I'm not telling you to leave your current brokerage. I'm not telling you to leave your current team, but I'm asking you to keep an open mind with what I'm about to share with you. So number 1, eXp is the first ever cloud-based brokerage that operates like a virtual brokerage. And I know that this was a thing that a lot of people initially, when eXp came out, were concerned with because, a lot of people like going into an office. But the reality is, how many people actually go to an office? Maybe they go to pop in for a closing, or they go in to print something or meet with a client. Most real estate agents nowadays don't work out of an office. And so prior to COVID, everybody was like, virtual brokerage, what? That doesn't make sense. And then after COVID, everybody's like, oh, working virtual or remote makes sense. And so what's good about eXp is you can have your own office. You can actually, if you're a broker in the state of Michigan or whatever state you're in, depending on the state's requirements, you can have your own office. And so within our eXp team, which is called the Legacy Network, we have 6 offices that we have under the umbrella of our real estate team. I have an office in Plymouth. We have one in Wyandotte, Michigan. We have one in Fenton, Michigan. We have one in Oxford, Michigan. We have one in Mount Clemens, Michigan, and we have one in Grand Rapids. So within our network, we have 6 offices. And so it's pretty awesome that even though it's a cloud-based or a virtual brokerage, you can still have a brick and mortar, which is one of the benefits of eXp. And so with a virtual brokerage, it reduces overhead costs and really provides the flexibility to work from anywhere. And most real estate agents work out of their car, or they go to Starbucks, or they work from home nowadays. What's awesome about the virtual brokerage model is it allows agents to leverage, technology and collaboration tools that you might not get in a traditional model. And so that has been something that is very big. And there are now companies popping up that are copying the eXp model, because I believe that cloud-based brokerages is really the future. And there's a lot of great brick and mortar, brokerages out there, but we're starting to see more and more companies come out that are offering more back to the agents because they don't have to pour a lot of money into the overhead of brick and mortar. Number 2, which is one of my favorite reasons why you should consider joining eXp, is RevShare. eXp offers the opportunity to share their profits and their revenue back with agents. And this is a big one because they do not have all the overhead. They do not have all these extra costs that go into the model of the brokerage. They take 50% of the company's profits and give it back to the agent. So if you're an agent with eXp, you're on an 80-20 split. 20% goes to eXp. 10 of that 20% goes back to agents in the form of RevShare. And so, it's interesting because you can tell when somebody doesn't understand how a model like this works, because somebody automatically says, oh, that's a pyramid scheme. Well, a pyramid scheme is definitely not what eXp is, but it's easy to liken it to that because all eXp is doing is sharing their profits back with agents for telling agents about eXp. It's no different than a lot of these programs out there that give you rewards, right? Companies give you rewards for doing specific things because they're willing to offset some of their marketing costs if they can retain a customer or if a customer refers another customer. And so the way that it works is at eXp, let's say you're whatever company you're at right now, you may have referred people to the existing company that you're with. How much has your company incentivized you for doing that? Well, you might say, well, Justin, I don't even expect anything in return because I just want to work with my friend, or I want to work with my family, or I just love my brokerage or my team, so I tell people about it. Awesome. Imagine getting paid for that. That's all eXp is doing, is they're saying, hey, Justin, if you like what eXp has to offer here and you go out and tell other people about eXp, we're going to reward you. I don't know about you, but I love rewards and I love being able to earn additional income for just spreading the love and sharing the opportunity. And here's the awesome thing about RevShare is, yes, you earn RevShare off of telling people about eXp. And if they name you as the sponsor and they join eXp, every time they sell a home, eXp gives you a portion of their commission, not the agent's commission. It's really a no-brainer. And then that agent can also share the opportunity with someone all the way down to 7 levels. So if Joe tells Susie and Susie tells Sam and Sam tells Bob and Bob tells Jim and Jim tells, Ken and Ken tells, James, every single one of those agents, when they sell a home, you get a piece of the pie of eXp's income. I'm like, wow, that's a no-brainer. And with a network marketing background, and I've loved network marketing, this was really a no-brainer to me. And so I'm around about 200 people in my eXp organization, and this year, just from RevShare, I'll earn over $200,000, and that's more than most people make just selling real estate. And so to me, this was a no-brainer. You might say, well, Justin, I'm not a recruiter. Well, you don't have to be, because over 90% of people at eXp never tell anybody about the opportunity. Only 10% do. But I'm the type of guy, and I'm sure if you got over your fear of telling people, who wants to leave money on the table, right? If you have the opportunity to share it with a couple of people and make an extra couple $1,000s a month, what could you do with that? Okay. Rev share, no brainer. Number 3, equity opportunities. I would say this has to be probably my second, I'd say my second favorite opportunity about eXp, because at eXp, because we're a publicly traded company, when Glenn Sanford, our CEO, okay, when he started eXp, his whole vision was, how can we create a brokerage that is agent owned, okay? Agent owned, where everybody gets a piece of the pie when they join eXp and they sell their first home. So when you're an agent at eXp and you sell your first home, you get shares in the company. When you tell someone about eXp and they join and they sell their first home, you get shares in the company. When you hit your cap, you get shares in the company. When you hit Icon, which I just did for the 4th time, you get up to $16,000 worth of stock back from the company. And what you're doing is you're building a retirement. When was the last time you were invited to a realtor's retirement party? Probably never. Why? Because real estate agents don't retire. God bless her heart. But I was in, Toledo, Ohio a couple of months ago speaking for Glover U on tour. And this sweet little old lady was sitting in the front row. She had just turned, I think it was 93 or 94 that week, still out selling real estate. Now, don't get me wrong. She probably loves it. It's the thing that she loves. But I don't want to be 93 years old still selling houses, guys. But the reason why most people sell houses until they die is because they don't have a retirement, because there are no retirement plans for real estate agents unless you're investing into real estate or you're doing something to create, an investment portfolio or a retirement plan. The good news is here at eXp, you're building a retirement for what you already do, and that's selling houses. Agents at eXp can earn equity in the company through various programs, such as, like I said, closing their first transaction each year or reaching certain production milestones, giving them ownership in the company. I currently have, I think, like 8,000 shares in the company, and I've done the math. Right now, obviously, the stock market has been down. Our economy has been down the last couple of years, but we know that things always rebound at some point. I've done the math. When the market goes up again, guys, my stock is worth over $1 million just by doing what I already do, and that's having ownership interest in a company where I receive stock. It's really a no-brainer. So if you're with a company right now and they're not giving you opportunities to earn rev share or be incentivized for telling people about the company, or you're not receiving some type of stock rewards for doing what you already do, and that's selling real estate to plan ahead for your future, might be a reason why you should at least consider looking at eXp. Number 4 reason why you should consider looking at eXp is all of their training and support. You have access to over 50 plus hours of live training each week from the top agents in the world, not just teaching basic stuff, but teaching all sorts of stuff, such as, how to wholesale if you want to get into investing, how to win through social media, how to be a top listing agent, how to prospect, how to have great customer service, how to do so many different things. And these aren't just people who are just instructors teaching a course. These are people who are actually doing it. This is what I love. The brokerage that you're at right now, or the team that you're on, do you have, I want you to think of the top agent. It might be you, but let's say the top agent in your brokerage, your office, or your team. Are they on a weekly basis sharing their tips, tricks, and secrets with you on how they're the top agent? Probably not. Why? Because even though you might be in the same brokerage, you might be on the same team, or you might be a part of the same company, you're actually competition to them. So if they start telling you exactly what they're doing, they're looking at you as, well, this is competition. Well, eXp doesn't do that. All of the top agents within eXp, once you hit Icon, which is where you sell you hit your cap and you sell about 20 more homes. So call it like 25, 30, 40 homes, depending on your average sales price. You're now what we call an icon agent. You've qualified to receive up to $16,000 back in the form of stock. So you get your cap back, and then you can turn around and then you can be a trainer for eXp, or you can be a mentor at eXp. And so if you're a trainer, you're getting stock for training, and you're getting to teach someone what you do and what you know at a high level. And so this 50 plus hours of training that you get access to are from agents who are the top producers at eXp and who are teaching you what they're doing to win. And what's cool is it's all done through our virtual campus called our eXp World. It's all done on the computer. You have direct access to it. You don't have to go into an office to a training. You don't have to get out of your car and drive, or get in your car and drive across town to go. Everything is done right on your computer, and it's all recorded. So you can go back and watch trainings that you missed and be able to learn from all the different various topics that they teach on. To me, a no-brainer. And number 5, the fifth reason why you should consider looking at eXp, this is a good one. It is collaborative culture. This is probably my number one favorite part about eXp, is being able to collaborate with other real estate agents who are top agents, and being able to lock arms with them, and not just with them, but other agents within the company, because we're all owners. We all want to see each other win. So even though, let's say, I'm not in your downline or in a part of your eXp group, I want to see you win and even help you win. Why? Because when you make money and you succeed, we all succeed, because we're all owners of the company. But the thing that I love about the collaboration and the culture piece is I have business partners within my eXp Legacy Network who, in a traditional model, we'd never do business together. Last month, we had a big meeting up in Lansing. It was our monthly meetup. It was called our Summer Realtor Refresher, where, our team from Grand Rapids came down, our team from Fenton came, our team from Toledo came, and agents all over the state of Michigan. And these are all like top producer agents, that lead these teams and are solo agents. And these are people that in a traditional model, we wouldn't be able to be in business together. But because of eXp and how eXp is structured, we're in business together. We've got this collaboration and this community where we all want to see each other win, and we're able to help each other and grow and do business together. And in a traditional model, you're not going to be able to do that, because when you got top agents, they're going to be top agents on their own, or they're going to have their own teams, and you're not going to partner with them because you're doing your own thing. Well, this is more of like a partnership where you're locking arms with people and you're able to do some great things together. And so our Legacy Network, we've got some great stuff that we're doing. We're really building out some stuff where we're going to be doing some masterminds together. We're going to be focused on how to strengthen your marriage if you're married, how to have great health in your health and wellness, which is super important, how to grow strong in your faith and be bold about your faith, how to have a great business and be successful in business. These are called our pillars. Like, we want to help agents win, not just in real estate, but in every aspect of life. And so if you are considering maybe looking at eXp, or you want to know more information about it, I'd love to have a conversation with you, because we're doing some great things and we're going to continue doing some great things. And if any of the 5 things that I share with you, number 1, we're a cloud-based virtual brokerage. Number 2, you want to learn more about rev share. Number 3, you want to learn about equity opportunities and how you can be an owner in the company. Number 4, the training and the support. And really, number 5, the ability to collaborate and build a really strong culture and community together. If any of these things you want to have a conversation about, reach out to me. I've had many agents through the listening of this show reach out to me who are now business partners of ours, and we're doing some great things together because, yes, they were at a good spot at another company and had another great opportunity, but there was something about this opportunity that intrigued them. And because eXp offered more than what they had, they at least wanted to take a look or take a chance, and they're glad that they did. Go back and listen to all the icon agents that I've had on the show, or business partners that I've had on the show, and listen to what they have to say about why they joined eXp. And so to me, it's really a no-brainer. It was the best business decision that I've ever made, was close my personal brokerage and move over to eXp. And we're really just getting started. So if that's something that you're interested in learning more about, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me, justin@justinfordteam.com. You can find me on social media at the official Justin Ford. Shoot me a message. We'll keep it between us. We don't need to broadcast it, that we're having a conversation. But if it's something that you want to explore, learn more about, definitely take me up on it. Reach out to me, and I'd love to have a conversation with you about it. We're in all 50 states, all provinces of Canada, and 26 countries. Guys, doesn't matter where you are in the world, reach out. We're probably there. That's it. These are the 5 reasons why you should consider joining eXp. Before we wrap up today, I do want to remind you that this episode was and is brought to you by my friends over at Next Door Lending. Next Door Lending is not just a sponsor of our show. This is our personal lender at the Justin Ford Real Estate Team. We send all of our buyers over to Next Door Lending, and they do a phenomenal job. They have over 1,000 5-star reviews, a perfect A+ Better Business Bureau rating. I wouldn't trust any other lender with our clients. And guys, so if you're a buyer and you're looking to get pre-approved and purchase a home this year, call my friends over at Next Door Lending. If you are a homeowner wanting to refinance and take some cash out, call my friends over at Next Door Lending. And if you are a real estate agent and you want to partner with a great mortgage lender, call my friends over at Next Door Lending today at 888-885-3667 or visit their website at nextdoorlending.com. 2 things I always like to leave you with. Number 1, it's not how you start. What matters is how you finish. And number 2, with God, all things are possible. God bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.